Hello, my name is Gabriel, and I'm here to talk about my diagnosis with MS, multiple sclerosis, and how Maximized Living, in particular Dr. Eric and Dr. Patty, helped me along that road to recovery in getting better. And hopefully my story will empower someone to do the same thing, whether you're suffering from my ailment, MS, or any ailment in particular. They can help you, and hopefully this will empower someone and let you know that I'm living proof. If I can do it, you can do it. All right. So this story actually starts back in 2011. So let's go back to 2011. I had really bad sleep apnea. I mean, I would snore really bad. I would even wake myself up because I would stop breathing. So I tried everything. I tried a CPAP machine for about a year. That didn't work. Then the doctor put me on Vyvance and Aderol, which are A.D.D medications. That didn't work either. Nothing worked. So basically, I was tired of being tired. So around that time, my wife heard about Maximized Living through a friend, and so I decided to give it a try. I was skeptical at first, I'll be honest. I was really skeptical at first because I had never been to a chiropractor before, let alone a Maximized Living chiropractor. But again, I was, willing to give it a shot because nothing else that the traditional doctors were offering worked. So Dr. Eric, I was living in Denver, Colorado at the time, and I met with Dr. Eric. And he told me that the source of my problem was that I had forward head posture and a reverse curve in my neck. And that was causing the sleep apnea, which was interesting because all the doctors I went to prior never told me the source of my problem. I was just like their guinea pig. They said, okay, take this CPAP machine. Oh, that didn't work? Okay, take this medication. They never really got down to the source. So that was an eye-opener first off when I went there because he told me the source. And then he says, hey, look, if you do your adjustments, come in and do your adjustments, do your home adjustments, you'll get better. So fast forward about 3 months later, my sleep apnea was gone. Now, he just said I was going to get better. He didn't say it was going to go away. My sleep apnea went away completely. So I was like blown away. And so I still thank God for that. Thank you, Dr. Eric. Thank you, Dr. Patty. It went away. But around that time, there was a new onset of symptoms that I never experienced before that hit me. I had numbness in my left side. I almost had no movement in my left hand and my left leg, and I had blurred vision in my left eye. So I decided, well, I didn't decide, my wife, thank you to my wife, she made me go to the ER. And when I went to the ER doctor gave me an MRI. MRI came back and he says, hey, look, you have lesions all in your brain and you have MS, multiple sclerosis. And he says that there was no cure, there was nothing they could do but give me steroids, which was like, at the time he said prednisone. And all that would do was just delay the symptoms. So then he tells me very bluntly that I would start losing the numbness that I was feeling in my left side would eventually move to my right side, and the blurred vision I was experiencing, I would eventually, go blind, be confined to a wheelchair, and my immune system would be so weak that I would catch something like pneumonia and die. No bedside etiquette whatsoever. Kind of threw me aback, but I made up my mind that I was not going to accept his diagnosis. We called Dr. Eric that night, which was like midnight. The very next day he met with me and my wife for about an hour. The first thing we did was prayed. What doctor is going to pray with you? We sat down, we prayed. I actually prayed with Dr. Patty as well. And we got to work. He told me that what we needed to do. He gave me a customized plan for my recovery. So he said, number one, we're going to take vitamins, which I take now. D3 is essential. He told me about LDN. Go research that. Low dose naltrexone. I was going to do intensive chiropractic work. He did, on top of my already routine adjustments, it was more intense. And he put me on the advanced plan diet. Now, the advanced plan diet is in the Cruise Shipper Nursing Home book. Make sure you go get that. It's an awesome, powerful book. On that advanced plan diet, I lost today. I'm 35 pounds lighter. I went from 230 to 195. I feel better. I'm more mobile. I have feeling in my hand, as you can see. The only thing I can't do is run. But, I mean, I'm going to get that back, and I'm working hard to get that back. So, through all those three things, you know, the adjustments, the diet, the vitamins, I'm much better, and I owe it all to Dr. Patty and Dr. Eric. So I want to let everyone know that I can do it. Make sure you go find whatever your ailment is. Go find a Maximized Living doctor. They're everywhere. They're in most major cities. When you go there, it's refreshing to see that they have testimony all over the wall. The walls of people like yourself, like me, like you, with the same ailments that have recovered and that have got better, that have got off their meds. And just know, when you're in their care, you are family. I can't say it enough. It's amazing. Like, they really care for you. They really want you to get better. They want to see you get off your medication, and they really have your best interests in mind. Dr. Eric is like my big brother, man. I love you, man. Thank you so much for what you're doing. And I'm living proof, people, that it can be done. Make sure you go find Maximized Living. I still have a long way to go. Don't get me wrong. I'm not cured or anything by far, but my symptoms are minimum. I'm going to get my strength back, and I'm going to run again. And just know that I'm living proof, and if I can do it, you can do it. All right? God bless you guys. Thank you so much. Make sure, again, go check out Maximized Living. And I'm living proof. It can be done. Bye-bye.